In this lonely ass world, it's getting colder. I'm not going nowhere if I cannot take my boat there. My mind was bred a little different, yeah, from my own past. If I see heat, why the fuck would I wanna go there? Mama, I make you smiling. Mama, your little nigga came from wildin'. Mama, always got in trouble, I was shouted. Mama, now I'm staring at shit. Mama, I'm the pilot. Mama, if I want something, I'ma go get it. Mama, swim with the sharks, piranhas, and fishes. Mama, it's so hard down here, God is my witness. Mama, I know where I'm going. Mama, I'm a fan. It's hard not knowing who is really gonna be there for me. I wish you could be here to see me the day I start touring. Shit be on my mind every second when I'm not recording. I'm waking up conversating with the Lord every morning. I mistakenly took the wrong path, I had to rewind. I fumbled trying to move too fast, I had to keep trying. Growing up, I got in trouble, told myself to keep lying. So much stress be building up, swear I be needing me time.
Good morning and grand rising to the DMV and the rest of the world. This is a girl, Reese, a.k.a. the best that ever did it, a.k.a. Can you believe I'm on here this Thanksgiving morning talking to you all? I can't hardly believe it because I stayed up just like many of you have, cooking and slaving over a hot stove for your family, just so we all could come together on this Fakesgiving. Did I say Fakesgiving Day? To say Thanksgiving. Did I say Fakesgiving? Maybe that's what I was thinking for some kind of reason, where people get together and pretend to love up on one another and sit down and have a good time and just to gather ammunition while you're sitting around the table talking about people, looking at people, see what's going on in their life so you could gossip and chat about it later. But did I say Fakesgiving? We might have to coin that. But I want to say good morning to you all. Happy Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble turkeys. Yes. Boo, boo, boo. Good morning to my main man, Molly Mall, Seymour's boss. Yes, he is our producer of the show. Good morning to Miss Misha Merritt. She is our sponsor for the show. And good morning to the book Shades of Blue by A.M. Morning. And good morning to my first panelist. Woo-hoo! Good morning, Phoenix.
Good morning. How are you?
I think I'm running on empty. How are you this Thanksgiving Day?
I am well. I am trying to get my back straight because for 2 nights in a row, my kid's been in bed with me, and I don't know why I keep doing it.
Because they let him on.
No, they're crazy. They sleep buck wild. I'm fighting all night, and my body like, girl, stop. But I keep doing it.
Well, see, it's going to keep happening till you do something about you. You know what? I was like that. I slept with my grandparents till I was 5 years old because they was like, Reese, you got to get out of this bed. They said that I would start in the middle of the bed and end up across their heads. They said I would kick them and do all kinds of stuff.
Knees in the back and in the forehead. I'm like, why is your leg all the way over here?
You fight to get your room.
I got a king size bed. I have a king size bed, and there's plenty of room, and they still manage to be all the way over here where I'm at.
But you know, I remember just the comfort and the protection. And I was like, if I get in the middle of my grandma and granddad, if somebody come in front of me, they get grandma. Somebody come on the other side of me, they get granddad. It's protection. You know. It's protection. That's what it is when you got the babies. But Tyree never did care about sleeping with me. Wait a minute, let me think. No, I had him in his own bed at 2, but we was in the same room. You know, I was a single parent mother, but I gave him his own bed, and he was protected by the Lion King. Because I got him pillows, Lion King, bread set, the comforter, you know, a little kitty bed. And I said, here go Mustafa. I said, and here go Rafiki. I said, so if somebody come in here, the monkey will get him in the line. And, so he was all protected. He was like, yeah, I got my line.
Oh, okay.
So, I could get away with that where he didn't want to, sleep with me. Because I'm like, you can't bring the pillows in my bed. So he stayed in his bed with his pillows. He was like, forget you, Mom. But when he got sick, I did let him sleep with me because it was that comfort. I think he just wanted the mommy magic. I used to tell him, Mommy could make things feel better by using mommy magic. Good morning, Rough Morning. Good morning, Lee. Why you not on the show, Lee?
Hey, Lee.
Good morning from there. She's supposed to be
Let
up
me
there.
see who in the. Let me see who in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, this Lee. Hey, Lee.
You supposed to be on here so we can say Lee to Lee in person. Where you at? What you doing, Lee?
Lee in the bed. He's like, look, I ain't got time for the day and time.
Who else is in there? She said, I'm coming. Okay. That's why the kids want to get in the bed. Louise, I got a question for you. Why do people lie?
Usually because they don't want to face the truth or because they don't want to hurt other people's feelings.
Now, do you think we lie to deceive? I mean,
Yeah,
it's
some
more than
people
one kind of
do.
lie.
Some
Because
people
I was looking up the definition for lying and stuff. It was just too long to bring on the show. We know the truth, and if we don't, like, say you know the truth about something, and you
Mm-hmm.
act like you still don't know the truth, we lying to ourselves, or are
Oh,
we
that's
lying to God?
omitting. Oh, when you know. Oh, yeah, you're lying to yourself.
Would you say, Mama?
I said, yeah, you're lying to yourself when you know the truth, but you refuse to accept it. I don't know what's going on with my day. My phone holder.
So if I sit here and eat this turkey and celebrate this holiday, I'm lying to myself about this is Thanksgiving. See, that's why I call it Fakesgiving, because we all act fake on this day. Like, like right now, there's peace over there in the war because they breaking for the holiday. I ain't never known no war to say, okay, y'all off for the holiday, but soon as a holiday over after the weekend, we're gonna get back to killing each other.
Wow. Are you serious?
Make them, yeah, they did a ceasefire over there. They need to cease the war, not cease fire, but cease it, stop the foolishness. But
Exactly.
they just did a ceasefire in service of the holiday. And I'm thinking if you could cease for
Lord, so
holiday,
it's
why
true.
don't you just
Y'all
stop
make
it,
sense.
period?
Y'all make sense. Give me 1 second, Reese.
Okay. But that's the question, y'all. We always say goodwill towards men and this and that. Why can't we do that all year long? I'm just trying to understand. I mean, I may be guilty of it too, of lying and being fake and all that stuff too, and we all are. Because if we see something or we don't act on it and we just smile and nod our head and look the other way, that's us being fake because we lying to ourselves. We're lying to the fact or to the point of saying that we didn't see what we see or saw what we saw or we didn't experience what we experienced. Good morning, Lee.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
It's been
How
so
are you,
happy
everybody?
Thanksgiving
How
to you.
No, I don't. I really don't celebrate Thanksgiving.
I didn't say Thanksgiving. I said happy
No,
Fakesgiving.
Thanksgiving is what
Fakesgiving.
they say. What they say is given. I'm tired of they. They always doing shit.
And I was asking Louisa this morning. I'm gonna ask you, why do people lie? Your opinion. These are just opinions.
Well, listen, I had an issue with that just this year. I said I was going to stop lying to myself because that's who we lie to the most. It's not really a lie; is what we think would be the truth, or sometimes what we feel somebody should tell us. But when someone just blatantly tell you a lie, is more than likely is to either not hurt your feelings or they just want to see your reaction.
Why do people say they lie not to hurt your feelings? Do they realize that when you lie, that's you hurt my feelings right there because you didn't
You
think
would
enough
know
of me to tell the truth?
it. Put it like this. If you are, most people ask the question that they already know the answer to. I mean, even if we learned that a long time ago, why your parents asked you this question, they already know you did it. They already know you didn't do it. They just want to hear your answer. They want to know your response.
Well, that
Right?
don't make sense when you say that we lie not to hurt other people.
Sometimes I said sometimes it's like your husband, your boyfriend, your woman come in and they've been cheating. Do you want them to tell you the truth?
Yeah,
Do
you
you
saving
really
me an
want them to tell you the
STD.
truth?
Look,
Huh?
the truth will hurt, but I appreciate that more to be truthful and be honest. Because then I'm like, wow, let me digest that. If he come in and say he cheated, that lets me know. Well, I need to protect myself. Whether I need to stop having sex with the joker to protect myself and do something else with that relationship, I would tell me the truth. If you feel that you don't love me or don't want me anymore, and Teresa, your ass got too fat, or bitch, your steak gonna get out my face, I would appreciate that a whole lot more than you running around causing me potential harm and damage to my body and my community. Yes, tell me.
Yeah, but I feel you. Some people would rather. Some people can't handle the truth. Some people just can't handle it, and people see people's vulnerability, and they don't want to put that on them. Some people have compassion and don't want to hurt people, and I mean it's a legitimate thing, but at the same time, it's not morally right
Louisa,
to
what you think
that person.
about what Lee just said? Would you want somebody, if they was cheating on you, would you want somebody to tell you the truth?
Yeah.
I mean, in any factor.
Yeah,
In
I
any
prefer the truth. I don't care if you think if it's gonna make me cry till I can't cry no more. I'd rather know the truth. Just tell me the truth.
Yeah, but some people can't handle it. Don't tell me that. You got some women, I mean, on the cheating aspect. I'm just saying there's some out there that as long as this motherfucker pay the bills, I don't care. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. There's some
Well,
people out there that don't want it. They're complacent with what they have. And then you have some out there that don't have anything, that their heart is on their sleeve.
Booba
so
Cow, Al Jenkins watching. Why you
hey,
watching me? You
Booba
participating.
so I say tell me the truth because I have been there, and I would rather know. You know, just like you said about your parents asking you a question. You know, for the most part, we usually know when somebody ain't doing right or when we not right. You know, and it's sometimes it's best to be quiet, but sometimes it's best to tell the truth. You know, I'd rather know because first and foremost, you're taking away my right to choose.
Absolutely.
And I've done that. You know, taking somebody's right to choose and it's not fair. So I would rather I can take a lot of honesty. I'd rather you be honest with me. I don't care if you tell me I'm ugly and fat. Okay, thank you.
Now,
So, you know, for me, I tend to, so I don't lie, but I tend to look people at their situations or whatever, and I may not say anything. Or it just depends on what it is. But I stop doing it because again, that's not fair. Because I don't have the right to tell somebody or know what somebody can take. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm an ass, excuse me, you talking? Okay. If I'm an ass, I will tell you, but I will be respectful. You don't have to be truthful and be nasty. You don't have to be truthful and be harsh. You can be truthful and deliver the medicine well. You know.
Wait a minute. Did you just create the nice nasty truth?
No. No.
you, Louisa.
You can't hear me. You can't tell the truth without, being vulgar. You can't tell the truth without, some people coming. I'm just blunt. Your bluntness ain't got nothing to do with how you deal with people. You can be
That's
blunt
right.
and be
You
respectful.
choose to be rude.
You can be
That's what's
honest
being
and
rude.
not purposefully harm people.
Now, I don't like volunteer liars. I don't appreciate that. Ain't nobody saying nothing or asking nothing, and then you just volunteer a lie. Why do people do that? I'm like, now you know good and damn well you like, why you volunteer a lie? I can see if you when you are quiet or you see something, they say if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Or I like to say it if it's worth saving me. Like if you got some news or know something that's gonna protect me or help me and benefit me, then say it. But if you say, Reese, I don't like your dress, that's your opinion. There's a difference between telling the truth and telling your opinion.
Guess what? Either way, I'm like, okay.
Exactly.
You ain't got to like nothing about me.
Like when I asked my girlfriend, so how this look? If it don't look right, then tell me it don't look right. Don't have me go out there setting up because when you say, Reese, that don't look right, you know what I'm gonna do? What I do, Weezy, when we be trying on clothes in the house? What I do?
Keep going.
Okay. No, I don't. I said, okay, let me try something else. Okay, what about this? What about that?
It's to a point now.
But you know what?
Go ahead.
You know what, guys? Y'all lucky to have a friendship like that. Y'all are blessed to have friendship like that. It's been many years since I've had friendship like that. So for me to lie to someone, I'm pretty much not going to do it. I just don't tell them all of the truth. You don't have to lie. You just don't have to tell them all of the truth because sometimes it hurts. And if you really care about people, you won't tell them. You may tell them everything because you trust them to know that they understand you, even though y'all aren't that close. But you tell them in a way that they'll understand. You're not my bestie, but I'm kicking it with you. But then you got those same ones that want you to be totally honest with them, but just as soon as they get around other people, they become their friends, not your friend. Now you're looking out the window and they're not even talking to you. You're irrelevant. I've been in that situation too. Tell me that I'm not your real friend, that's your best friend, or tell people just lie, but
I've
because
been feeling like that. I feel like that too. That's
I
why
mean,
when I have a friend, I try to introduce my friends and my foes. If you my friend, you're gonna meet the rest of my friends. So we all can be friends. But sometimes, go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
I did that. The last real friend that I had, it was the guy and his wife. We was all gelling. One's a physical therapist, the other one, they're out of New York. And I introduced one of my other friends from DC to visit, we all kicking it. 2 weeks later, I'm in aviation maintenance school and I get a call saying, hey, Lee, me and my friends are going to DC. Would you like to go? I'm like, well, cool. I said, I'll meet y'all. I'll meet you in Alexandria. I said, I'll just catch the train because I don't want to park up in DC. Why is them two? They like, Lee, what's going on? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm too old for that bullshit to be worried about who's my friend and who's not my friend. But I introduce you to these people and now they're your friends. How is that? That mean they weren't your friends in the beginning?
No, I mean all of y'all friends.
Yeah, but though she's handling it as if though she met them, she introduced them to me, and I'm like, is this bitch crazy? And believe it or not, to this day, they don't even talk to her. They said she's crazy. She tried to take a couple of people's identity out of their family. I said, I'm so glad.
You dealing with something else. We talking
Said,
about truth. You dealing with crazy people.
Yeah, but see, those are the ones those are the people that can pretty much lie to you easily and not even care. But you won't know it until later.
Hey, Kenny. We got Kenny in the house.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier.
Have you ever lied to? Have any of
Hey,
y'all ever
Michelle.
lied
Michelle in the house too, y'all.
Ever lied to what?
to? Have you ever lied to anybody?
Yes, of
Yeah,
course.
hell yeah.
I'm a
Yeah.
terrible liar, though. I'm a
Huh?
terrible liar. I'm a terrible liar. Right.
I mean, Louise, you ain't never, nobody asked you, a dude ever asked you, so you need some money? Yeah. You ain't never say that, yeah. Yeah, I need some money. Give me some
I
money.
say
When you
no.
really, I don't
And
say
I'm
no. If
lying
you
like
say you
that.
need some money, yeah, what you got? I ain't never go, you ain't never, shoot. You ain't never told somebody, before they get me, I used to have a girlfriend. She knew every time when my payday. But before she get me, she was like, hey girl, what's going on? I said, girl, these bills. I was like, can I borrow some money? And she was like, I was going to ask you. I was like, what? She was like, Amy, she'll pay that. I was like, yeah, but I don't have enough. Boom. So was I lying? Yeah, I was lying. Hell
Not
yeah.
necessarily.
But they said,
No,
did this feel good? Ooh, yeah, it feel good, daddy. Hell yeah,
but
I be lying.
well,
Ooh, hell yeah, he lying. Ooh,
No,
oh, you
my
hurting me?
face
You
up.
hurting me? You be like, you
No,
hurting me? You hurting me? Ooh,
no,
ooh, ooh.
my
Hell
face
yeah,
goes
I lie.
on me. My face
You
goes
don't
on me.
lie.
I can't look at people
Louise,
because I
you ain't
always
never
look
tell
people
the
in the eye.
kids answer the phone and they be like, you be like, tell them I'm not here. They answer the phone. You
No,
tell your kids to lie for you.
I don't
Bill
have to
be like,
answer the phone. As
Bill
long
be
as
but
like,
I'm
I
oh,
would,
talking about
is
it,
this
it's
Louisa
talking.
Harrell? Who's calling? It's the bank. She is not here. But when she get in here,
I had
no,
to do that.
I used to lie like that all
no,
the time. But now when the bill collector call me and I know I ain't got no money, I'll be like, hey, what's going on, Robert? I don't have it. This one collection agency, I will call them first. I'll call them ahead of time. I'm just letting you know, I still don't have the money. Did you talk to your boss about getting me a job? He was like, Althea, I got your resume. I promise, Althea, I'm going to talk to you about getting it. I know how to do collections too. I'm like, get me on with you. I
okay.
mean, I
Now,
learned how to talk to the bill collectors, and they not nuisance to me no more. Some of them is my friend.
Hey, Reese, Lee trying to say something, girl.
They
Calma
go say, have
terrible.
you ever lied? Yes, yes. I lied when I
Listen,
told my kids it was Thanksgiving, Easter bunny. I lied to my children.
Althea, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear me?
you faint.
I can, I
Uh,
can,
you, okay, well, Lee trying to say something.
I was, but it's all right. I mean, I just know,
I'm
I just know.
sorry.
Oh, you're fine. That was funny as shit. What you were saying, that was funny as shit. Because I mean, I just, I tried. I don't. I try. I could. I'm not. I wasn't a good liar as a kid, and I'm not a good liar as an adult. I try. Don't get me wrong. I try. It don't work. It just don't work because somebody come and say, "Oh, but you said you was doing this," and I'm like, "When I tell you that,
You
I
forget
tell."
everything. Lee don't remember her lies. She'll tell a
So
lie,
I
don't
can't
remember
lie.
it.
So it's hard for me to lie. Even as a kid, when they told me when the spread man would come to the house and tell him I ain't home, I run to the door and say, "She said she ain't home." I was never a good liar. So I just don't say nothing. I would rather not say nothing. And I think you've been in the situation around me where shit was not right. And I just wanted to keep the peace. Didn't want to tell one person nothing or the other person nothing. I just said, let's stay safe. You remember? So you already know my position on lying. I just don't say. I, I just let's just stay safe and let's not upset nobody. Let's just do this and get it done. I'm not saying exactly what it is, but you know what it is. And afterwards, you and I talk. Right? You said, well, Lee, why did you do that? You could have told the truth. And I said, sometimes the truth is not ready at that moment. You got to put it all together. I said, because I didn't know what the truth was. I didn't understand it. So you know what day that was. So you know how I am, in a sense. I try to hold a peace.
Yeah, that's how Louisa is. She's trying to hold a piece to bring everything down. Because I had a video I wanted to share. The Poetic Heart. He was saying, gosh, and I can't get it for some reason because it's on TikTok, and I tried to send it to the group, but it won't let me. Do y'all know if TikTok won't let you send stuff to IG or whatever?
Yeah, I've sent.
No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. You probably could send it in a text message though.
It said unable to send. It's on TikTok. What I want to send. Let me see if I can.
I my face always give it away because I look people in the eyes. If y'all know when we talk, I always look you in your eye. So if I'm lying or trying to lie, I can't look you in your eyes because I know I'm lying. So
your face
I very rarely lie. I very rarely lie. And like you, Lee, if I have to lie, I'd rather just be quiet because
I mean,
I'm gonna get caught up. I ain't got time for it. I'm gonna forget what I said.
And see, you know how you start telling a story and then the story gets good and then you switch it up and tell another part to a story that happened to another story, and then you be like, oh wait a minute, and then I stop. When I realize what I'm doing, I stop and like, you know what, I'm telling a damn lie. That's not what happened. I can't go through with it. I can't. And I that was my New Year's resolution for 2023 was to stop lying to myself. Because if I lie to myself, I can lie to anybody. Did I not tell you that out there?
I'm gonna send. Wait a minute, y'all. I'm gonna send this video to Molly on Messenger. Let me see if
that's true. That's true.
So you can share it on the
show. That's true, Lee. It's a lot easier to lie to yourself, but that's delusion. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah. You gotta be real with yourself, and you don't lie to yourself because you don't want to face that mirror.
Yeah, I mean, the reality is that at the end of the day, it's all you. You are your word is your bond. Your life is yours. When God comes for you, He's only coming for you. He's not gonna ask you, Althea, nothing when He comes for me. So I have to be true to myself first. This is the temple, you know. So with what's in here and what comes out, I don't want it to be nothing tainted or foul. I want it to be genuine. You know what I mean? As they say now, organic. I don't want no damn. I want to be genuine. I like being genuine. I don't like to be organic.
Well,
organic can be changed.
Organic is the natural. Let's look at the first video we got. We got some videos to go through. Let's see what we got to look through. Whenever Molly set it up, we're gonna go set it up.
So, Reese, what made you choose lying as a topic?
My aunt asked me that this morning, so she wanted to. My aunt Felicia. We talked early this morning. She said, "Why people lie?" You know, so she was like, "That's what you should do, a show on lie. Why people lie?" So I couldn't find any video on YouTube, but I found a bunch of big old like TED Talks and seminars. But I was like, well, let me get everybody's own theory about a good lies, bad lies. A lie is a lie, is a lie. Whether it's good, bad, or it's saving somebody else. But they saying that when you try to deceive, deceit is something different than just a regular lying. So then you got lying and deceit, and I was like, well, I thought it was all lying.
Nope, it's not the same.
They break it down in different categories. A lie is broken down, y'all, into so many different little categories. You be like,
that's a lie.
See, look, that's what it's on YouTube. Mom, let's get into this. The back of everybody buying Thanksgiving and lying. We lying this holiday.
We having a lying ass Thanksgiving, huh?
That's why I call it Thanksgiving, y'all. Thanksgiving. Happy. See, nobody caught it. I say happy Thanksgiving.
I say lie giving.
But let's play the video,
Did
Mom.
y'all hear about why they started saying the oppressors, the slave masters, the slave abusers, the slave beaters? Why they started saying good morning? It is to my understanding they started saying good morning because when black folks got their children kidnapped, killed, or husband killed, or wife killed, they cried all night. Men and women just cried all night. And when they would wake up, the slave master asked them, did they have a good morning? Insulted them and said, have enough mourning for the loss. So again, this is why we try to change and shift the stuff that they have given us. Everything has been a spin, a mockery. You understand? To disconnect us from Christ and love.
That what she said makes sense to sound true. That video came to us by the way of Stepdaddy. Thank you, Lee. She said, "Boo, play this." See, I told y'all when I get it and I see it, I put it on the show.
But see, the thing about that is when I was coming up in Baltimore, I remembered that along with the language Pig Latin. But no one, I mean, if you could speak Pig Latin and the police was on Saratoga Street, West Side Baltimore, you had a problem. You was basically considered a foreigner. You're talking in the 60s, the 69 through 70s. That Baltimore, I mean, it was not good. We was taught that, but I had forgot about it. And then when I saw it, I'm like, I didn't do the research on it, but I remember it. But I didn't know if that was all true. So now it's confirmed.
Louisa, what's your thoughts on that?
I'm not surprised at all. We always, terms and slangs and things, the meaning of things change so much. And of course, good morning. That makes sense. But I'm not surprised at all. I'm not surprised at all.
It took me I had to remember.
Now, if they want to get rid of the N word, they want to get rid of nigga, right? They say, oh, that's this, that's that. They'll get rid of picnic, get rid of the term good morning, like Lee just said. Then if we want to word our spells, like Molly used to always say that, spells and curses. My whole thing is what you make it. Just like this holiday, we don't celebrate it in the same way that a traditional Pilgrim Indian thing, because we don't celebrate it. We don't look at it like that. In my family, we always use that as the day that family can get together because everybody is off. Everybody's out the field. And we get together to enjoy each other's company. Because back in slavery times, this is their holiday. Everybody knows this white man holiday, ain't no black man holiday. But it became our holiday because we get to see our relatives from other plantations when they get together. And they bring us all together. And we celebrate it differently than they did.
And then they selected one to be killed.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I don't celebrate. Because I mean, Thanksgiving is giving thanks to God. Giving thanks to the heaven and the earth for what He's given us, for what we have. But then you got these people bodies that's telling us, oh no, how many commercials have you seen with a pilgrim on it? These decades.
No. I mean, that was the program. That's how they programmed this.
They've already gotten rid of the pilgrims. They can't dismiss the Indians. The pilgrims don't know who they are. But then there's us. We've been around like damn roaches, man. We multiply. I think they say what, one roach makes 3,000 babies.
Wow. Oh.
I
That's
I
why it's
think
so hard to get rid of them.
yes, they can't exterminate us because we're natural. We are. I hate that. I say genuine. I say I love the word genuine, but they said organic. See, we got organic black people now too. I don't know what they look like.
We got a video. I got a video about Thanksgiving. So
Oh,
I did find one about that, the truth about the Thanksgiving. So it's
yeah.
interesting. Yeah, it's educational. When we get to it, Molly, what's the next video? Keep the video rolling, Molly. Keep on rolling.
But I want to tell you about this lie thing too when we get done.
Okay, well, Molly didn't set the video up. Go ahead and talk about the lie.
My grandmother used to tell me, "You don't lie." I said, "Why? That white man lied." I said, that white man lied right there to you and said that he didn't have no cookies and the cookies in there." She said, "That's just it, baby. White people tell little white lies. Black people tell big black lies."
Mm, that's stereotype. I don't like
That
that.
was
It's just like saying
that was.
white people brains are bigger than black people brains. I don't like that.
I'm just I'm just telling you how it was back then. That's the
Basically,
way.
she was saying that you're looked at as telling a big black ass lie, bold face ass lie, and it can be a little white lie, and that
Well,
lie
we
can be huge, but they're gonna look at it as a little white lie. So
right.
basically, she's trying to protect
Even if it only way it's a big lie is if it killed a bunch of. It's not even a lie if they kill a bunch of white people. I mean, you got to look at it. What's the name of that? What's the name of that place that woman lied and said that this black man raped her and they burnt the whole building, burnt the whole city down?
America. It's called America. They did that all across America, Lee.
No, I'm talking about Bruce. Was it Brewster's place?
you. Oh yeah, the women of
Well,
Brewster.
that was a TV show. I'm talking about real life. They did that all across America.
Oh yeah. But I'm just talking about this one movie that I saw where the
Well,
woman
I want to
she
get
Yeah,
told
the
into a
women of
video
Brewster
so we can
place.
see this video.
Bruce's place. Yeah.
Yeah, the women of Brewster.
Play the video, Molly.
Yeah.
This is a
When you think
funny
about
video.
Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with five people: Andre Harrell, Albie Shore, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Mm-hmm. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only two left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down in the heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms. And then right after that, Al had a meeting, and I was going to meet up with him because we were in Vegas. And then the next thing you know, Heavy D is dead.
That video was sent by Lee. I want to hear to play it because this is just opinion. It's just speculation. This could be conspiracy thought of somebody conspiracy thing. This is just what that person think and how she's putting that together. That does not mean that is the truth. That does not mean that what she's saying is actually she's just thinking like, she's putting stuff together in her mind and she was sharing. But Lee, what made you want to share that video with us? You was just thinking too?
No, because if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
But this is allegedly. Nothing has been proved.
It sounds alleged. It really do. But see, now that, and I'm just looking at the full circle. Now they're going at him, the last of bad boys. He's the last of bad boys. Is there any more bad boys? Or do you know?
Bad Boys was him. Bad Boys was Puppy's thing. Andre Harrell and them had DJ started Uptown Records.
Okay, so
Def Jam label. So Bad Boys is
wasn't Puppy with them? Because I think he changed the name.
No, he started his own. Puffy left Andre Harrell and started his own label.
I just thought it was interesting. But you live by the sword, you die by the sword. I mean, you can't keep doing things and not. I mean, in everything that we do, we may not get instant karma, but it will come. If he really did have Tupac killed, it's coming back. And that people in higher courts or whatever, whoever, whatever. I mean, no good deed goes unrewarded, and no bad deed goes unpunished. That's just my thoughts on it. I just shared it because it was interesting.
Well, Molly, what's the next one?
Jaguar Wright tends to give a lot of information. A lot of her information is accurate. We can say alleged because we weren't there, but she was there. She was in a lot of spaces that we weren't. And so,
right.
Conspiracy theories tend to be right, But we're going to say alleged because we cannot accuse,
right,
or take sides because we're not a judge.
Right. At the end of the day, it's not going to come back to you, nor I, or none of us to say, did this happen? But we do know that something happened. We know that.
But we don't know what.
Nope.
We don't, because we wasn't there. And if we say anything on it, it'll be a lie without fact, and we don't know for sure. So that's why that's when you keep silence, to keep the opinion of silence. That reminds me of the Salem witch hunt, when they used to go around and say all these people was witches, all these people did this and did that. So many innocent people died because of panic and fear. And everybody said, "Oh, a witch," and they lied. They wasn't there, they didn't know nothing, but they just went along with the team to get along. Come to find out, the person that Tituba wasn't a witch after all. She just knew how to work roots because she was from the motherland, and they killed her as their first witch.
You know what? I think you just added another reason why people lie.
Fear. That's the first reason. Ignorance, fear, misunderstanding, misinformed. They don't know.
But when you know better, you do better.
You're supposed to. Let's see what this third video is. What we got? Because like I said, it was a bunch of stuff.
This job, fuck you, boss. Fuck your profit and fuck your loss. Fuck you, Linda, at the front desk too. Guy in the mail room. Fuck you. This whole company can slide my knob. Fuck all y'all. Fuck this job. Fuck this job. Fuck you, boss. Fuck your profit and fuck your loss. Fuck you, Linda, at the front desk too. Guy in the mail room. Fuck you. This whole company can slide my knob. Fuck all y'all. Fuck this job. Fuck this job.
came to us from Carter Morrell, comedian Carter Morrell. It's a nice little ditty, a nice little tune.
Tell him happy Thanksgiving to him too.
Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Carter. Carter Morrell. That was you know, I mean, now if a black person got up there and said it, like that song wasn't threatening, it was funny, it was comical. Now, if somebody of a different hue got up there and sung that song, would it be well received, or would you think it'd have a good reception to it?
I'm gonna learn how to play the piano. I mean the guitar, and I'm gonna try it. That's gonna be a comedy number. I'm gonna learn that.
It's funny.
We all can agree on is saying that song, so I think it probably will be well reciprocated because people may know it.
Let's make this shit go viral on the black version.
Yeah, I guess when they say certain sanity.
Hold on, I'm gonna start right now. Hold on for a minute.
Obscenities.
Y'all play the talk.
He said, hold on, she gonna start something right now. She crazy. Molly, go ahead and get the next video ready, baby. We rolling it out. Rolling out the dough. But I needed the comedy where it says F this job, F this company, F this. That was funny. I wonder how many people feel like that. A lot of people feel like that. Oh, ready.
We're failing as a black community, if not already failed. At what point we gonna start being honest? The image of black women, and it's not just her. I don't want to make this just about her. But why is it that in this society where they would cancel you for anything they don't agree with? The only thing you don't have to worry about them canceling you for is the negative image of black women. It's not just her. Let's look across social media. Look across the TV networks. Where is it where you just see just show me the other black women too? If y'all gonna show me this type of black woman, please give me the other ones. Show me the ladies. Show me the ones that carry themselves. Baby, you can be a freak behind closed doors. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But God damn. How we lost, bro. It's no coming back, bro. As a community, we're done. Bro, this is crazy. I'm just too old. That's what it is.
She's a cute. See, I agree when he said 150%, 100, because ratchetness sells, and that's like all our black women, we got to be ratchet. When you see all them basketball shows, they fighting on it. They just love the ratchetness. But where's the ladies? Where's the black women that do know how to conduct themselves? Where's all the black women that do? This is a time and place for everything, and there ain't a place for everything all the time. Does that make sense? What I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything, and everything can't take place all the time, and all the time everything can't go. You know. But Lee, you missed the video. Molly,
no, I heard it. I heard it.
Did you see it?
I saw some of it, not all of it.
She showed her black butt, her black behind, and and everybody
And
cheering
she
her on, like,
pregnant.
yeah,
She
yeah.
pregnant too. That's another thing.
What you say, Louise? I cannot hear you.
Sexy Red is pregnant.
Who's pregnant?
Pregnant. The video, the pregnant girl. I asked you, did you see
I
it?
didn't see that. I told you I didn't see that part. I didn't see that part.
Molly, wrote a video back. Lee need to see what we're talking about. Because I thought you said you saw it.
No, I said I saw part of it.
Yeah, you didn't see none of it if you didn't see that part.
Oh yeah. I video. I got that. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw that. She dancing. She up there dancing like a 4-year-old.
We're
With a
failing as
drone.
a black community, if not already failed. At what point we gonna start being honest? The image of black women, and it's not just her. I don't want to make this just about her. But why is it that in this society where they would cancel you for anything they don't agree with? The only thing you don't have to worry about them canceling you for is the negative image of black women. It's not just her. It's look across social media. Look across the TV networks. Where is it where you just see just show me the other black women too? If y'all gonna show me this type of black woman, please give me the other ones. Show me the ladies. Show me the ones that carry themselves. Baby, you can be a freak behind closed doors. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But God damn. How? We lost, bro. It's no coming back, bro. As a community, we're done. Bro, this is crazy. I'm just too old. That's what it is.
She's a cutie. I ain't seen nothing.
That's wild. Molly, I know it's coming close to the time that we in. So can you find the Pilgrim video or the Indian video that we share where we do the commenting about the video that we just saw? So we could do the next video, and the last video would be the one for Thanksgiving. Now Lee, that's what I was saying about that. I agree with what that guy was saying 100%. We all not ratchet. All of us are not ratchet, but when they see that, they think of all of us as that way. Because we're not portraying any good stereotype like Claire Huxtable, quote unquote, that type of woman, positive woman doing her thing, business bosses. We don't see that. That don't get the same glory as the ratchetness. But like I said, there's a time and place for everything. You could be ratchet. There's time and place for that. Ratchet ain't got to be all the time, and all the time ain't got to be ratchet.
See, those are the women that I grew up around. I grew up around the women that would wear the dress suits. During the day, they have their dress on, they pearls and their purse, their anti-shade case or whatever they had to go to work and leave their job. And I mean, totally professional. And then when they leave, they go to their Penn Hills home, and they put on their khakis and dungarees or whatever they're gonna wear. You never knew what they did outside their home. You know what I mean? At one time, HIPAA was us protecting ourselves. Now it's totally different. Everybody wants everybody to know their fucking name. You know, this is what I do in my bedroom. I mean, we don't have lives. You don't need to know what's in my bedroom. I don't need to know what's in yours. At some point, you got to protect yourself. I mean, at one time, they wouldn't even allow you to take pictures. That's something that I wanted to talk about. If you take a picture of someone and you charge them for it later, is that not blackmail?
No.
It's not?
No, because you don't have to buy the picture. Somebody capture your image. You don't have my permission to use that image, and I don't have to buy the picture.
Oh, you know what? I don't even know why I asked that question. It was something that I saw with, I think it was Bezo or one of them, or the porn. They sent him a letter saying that he was on a porn site and they wanted X amount of dollars. He said, "Oh shit, go on and send it to all my family then, and make sure you send it to my ex."
Okay,
Yeah, that's in collateral. When you
that's
want something for
crazy.
collateral, that's blackmail.
Uh,
Kenneth
Yeah.
said,
that's what I was
hold
about
on.
to try to read what Kenneth said, Wizzy. Thank you. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Kenneth
Yep.
said there are good images of women out there. We have to stop watching these stories and watch our stories, tell our stories. They show these stories to get us to quit on our culture and people.
Agreed. Agreed, Kenneth. Agreed. Agreed. Agreed.
You
Agreed.
know,
Molly, did you find that last video that I wanted to
sex,
share?
sex sells, ratchetness sells. And it's
Mm-hmm.
not only us doing it, but we're the ones that they broadcast more,
Mm-hmm.
And it's not right. You're supposed to be a lady in the streets and a freak in the sheets, right?
That's
But
right.
now the sheets are in the street.
Now, since this is Turkey Day, gobble gobble turkeys, I had to go in there and find something, the story about the truth about Thanksgiving. It's something that was remotely close to the truth than all of this stuff that they doing and what they don't teach us in school. I I got a little something. Molly, let's play the video, y'all.
Thanksgiving. American schools generally teach a conventional story about the meeting of pilgrims and Indians that finished with an amazing dinner. The end. But there's more to the tale. This video
Can
will
you turn the
explain the
volume
events
up,
around the
please?
first Thanksgiving and how it's not the image ingrained in tradition. At the start of the 17th century, southern New England was home to a variety of busy communities within several confederations. These were the people of the first light, and they called their home the Dawnland. Political leaders were known as sachems and had been trading with Europeans for over 100 years before the Pilgrims. Relations soured only after deceitful Europeans kidnapped locals to sell as slaves. Permanent European settlement was impossible due to the already high population of native occupants. But in 1616, tradesmen introduced a disease to the Dawnland, whose inhabitants died in droves from a lack of immunity. In 3 years, up to 90% were wiped out in several confederations, including the Wampanoag. Their head sachem, Massasoit, was aware of how close they were to being subjugated by their unafflicted enemy, the Narragansett. He was determined to save his people from such a fate. This was the political world the Pilgrims were about to enter. The Pilgrims were not called Pilgrims by their contemporaries. They were known as Separatists, a branch of the English Puritans. King James hated Puritans and began persecuting them in 1604, so the Separatists fled to Holland, where they were free to worship. But because they feared losing their national and communal identity, the congregation wanted a new place to plant their church. They decided on America and asked King James for a patent that would grant them rights to build a colony. They planned to make a profit catching fish to pay off the debts to their investors. The Mayflower set sail on September 6th. 2 months later, Cape Cod was spotted and 16 men were sent ashore to inspect the area. Unfortunately, the settlers didn't know how to fish and food was running out. They resorted to stealing from graves, homes, and storage pits to keep everyone alive. Then came their first hostile encounter with natives, but no one was killed. On December 12th, they reached New Plymouth. They did not land on any specific rock, but folklore insists they did. Construction began in January. By winter's end, 44 settlers would be dead from bad conditions. In March, they were surprised when a man named Samoset walked into New Plymouth, greeting them in English. He told them they were building on top of a village called Patuxet, whose residents had all died from the recent epidemic. It belonged to the Wampanoag, and their chief, Massasoit, was watching. The settlers were eager to trade, so 5 days later, Samoset returned with furs and companions, including Tisquanto. Known famously as Squanto, he had come to tell them in perfect English that Massasoit had arrived. After years of dealing with Englishmen, the sachem did not trust the newcomers. Edward Winslow was sent to be a hostage and declared the settlers' peaceful intentions. Satisfied, Massasoit walked into New Plymouth and was regally greeted by the governor. A peace treaty was created, ensuring mutual protection if attacked by enemies. With the help of Squanto, New Plymouth settlers began to fare better. He taught them how to grow crops and was absolutely vital as an interpreter. To the Separatists, he was a gift from God. But in fact, Squanto had been kidnapped from Patuxet in 1614 and shipped to Spain to be sold into slavery. He ended up in London at the home of a merchant who taught him English and arranged for Squanto's return to the Dawnland in 1619. But Patuxet was now gone, wiped away by the epidemic. Massasoit took him in with suspicion because of his years abroad, but needed a translator to parley with the newcomers. He eventually sent his warrior Hobamok to live among the settlers and keep an eye on Squanto. By fall, the settlers had a bountiful harvest and a feast was held to celebrate. Massasoit showed up with 90 warriors and 5 deer for the meal. For 3 days, the English and Wampanoag ate and entertained one another. This was the famous first Thanksgiving children learn about in school. However, the word Thanksgiving would not have been used by these settlers to denote a harvest feast. For Puritans, a day of Thanksgiving was a day of fasting while giving thanks to God in prayer. But the story of Pilgrims and Indians does not end here. During New Plymouth's first year, Squanto had been up to something. Realizing his substantial power as the only English speaker of his people, he conceived a plan to overthrow Massasoit. He persuaded locals he could command the English to make war or peace at his will. Hobamok was suspicious of Squanto and warned Governor Bradford. Soon enough, they discovered Squanto's plot and informed Massasoit, who was furious. He demanded Squanto be handed over for a swift execution. Bradford refused. The interpreter was too valuable to give up. But according to the treaty, Squanto's life belonged in the hands of his sachem. Bradford finally conceded. He was about to hand over Squanto when an unidentified ship appeared. The alarm it caused delayed Bradford and worried Massasoit's envoys. Angered and impatient, they left. The ship carried 60 Englishmen planning to build a colony near Boston. They abused the Massachusetts locals, initiating a conspiracy to kill the colonists. Warned about the plot, New Plymouth's leaders launched a preemptive strike to save their impudent countrymen. It brought peace for a time. In that time, more Puritan settlers arrived, soon outnumbering the natives. And while the Pilgrims' treaty with Massasoit lasted until the sachem's death, other Puritans were not concerned with such alliances. Their fanatic religious principles ensured no peace between the two cultures could last. To Puritans, Native Americans were the other, wild, savage, godless. With such an ideology, the outcome was inevitable. If they did not convert to Christianity and surrender their cultural identity, they had to be eliminated. The first Thanksgiving was a brief moment of harmony between two worlds, but sadly it was short-lived. The capitalist opportunities the Dawnland presented, combined with zealous puritanical beliefs, were incentive enough to wipe away the native inhabitants. There is nothing wrong with sharing a feast of thanks with loved ones, but remember the true events that started the holiday, and not the fairy tale.
You know what trips me out? They came over here to get religious and sexual freedom, but then they came and took the freedom of the natives because they wouldn't do what they wanted to do.
Everybody want that power. Wait a minute, here we go. Fuck that job. Make that shit go viral. Fuck that job. Fuck the corporations and the job. Y'all made me went and pulled out that old acoustic. I ain't putting my fingers on that thing in a very long time.
I got one in my closet.
Huh?
I said I have one in my closet too.
Look, and I got a bass guitar, so we all can jam.
Let's jam out.
Wait a minute. Do y'all find it all? Why do we all three of us got a guitars? We supposed to be Josie and the Pussycat?
What was
actually,
that?
Jose and the Pussycats. Long tails and the match. You remember that?
Yeah.
I love Josie and the Pussycat. Wait a minute, which one gonna play the tambourine? Why they had a black girl playing the tambourine? Who gonna play the tambourine on? It was only 3 of them.
I can do that too.
Those are the Spice Girls. I'm not a Josie and a Pussycat person.
I ain't no Spice Girl person. I'm a Josie and the Pussycat. Get that? I'm the black girl. Hey, with the afro. So, them cartoons used to be drawn with the girls with the big hips and stuff. They used to be getting in little teeny tiny ways. Them Barbie doll drawings. But back in the day when they drew the pictures of the legs and they had little teeny tiny people like everybody walking like tippy toe, you be like, that's how you supposed to walk on your tippy toe.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't walk like that. I had to walk like Fred Flintstone and Barney Rubble because I had Fred Flintstone. They was long and like Barney Rubble starting and stopping cars. They would have to start the car with their feet. Did you ever see Fred Flintstone toe? His toe
Yep.
was so.
He looked like he had been wearing the clogs. These new clogs.
His toe. And they only got 4 toes. It was just like, oh God, I'm paying too much detail to cartoons. I know I'm not the only one that's in the cartoons. Hanna-Barbera used to be my man.
I mean,
Hanna-Barbera cartoons, I grew up on that.
oh yeah, I like cartoons. I used to love cartoons too.
McGilla Gorilla, y'all don't remember? Weezy, I know that's before your time, but those cartoons that I grew up on, they were some good cartoons. We had Huckleberry Hound. There was a blue dog named Huckleberry Hound. We had Deputy Dog. Oh my goodness. We had some good cartoons.
Yeah, I remember Deputy Dog.
And they Muskrat.
Yeah.
They used always
Mighty Dog. We had Mighty Dog. We had Mighty Mouse.
Yep. Oh, wow. Yes. Hold on 1 second. Kenneth said, Thanksgiving is every day for me. I'm thankful for God's blessing, and I give love and acts of kindness daily.
Oh, Kenneth is
that's
so
what you're supposed to do.
Can you give love and kindness and tell me where I can find some free turkeys and ham for Christmas? Not now, I know, but
I got you on that one. You hear me?
You know what, Kenneth? I want to talk about that Angela Alsabrook. Maybe you can help me understand it. The plan that they got it for Prince George's County. Now, she said that she's going to give additional funds for the next 2 years from 18 to 24-year-old individuals and senior citizens, right? I want to know, Kenneth, exactly, because I know you're more political than I am, and I know you love Angela Alsabrook and it's PG County. What exactly are they saying? Because when I hear that and see that, it's like she said, forget the people that's disabled. If you're not 18 to 24, they giving them extra money. They ain't working now. They ain't going to work. Make them get jobs. Get them jobs. And then you're going to give the senior citizens money. I get that. I'm with that. Yay for the senior citizens. But what about the people that's in the middle in that gray area that's disabled? I'm not 65. I'm not a senior citizen, nor am I 18 to 24. But I am in need of a financial rescue too. What about us? He said you have to be what? Weezy, what is he saying?
Hold up, he said he got you. And hold on. You have to be randomly picked. Angela Alsabrook is a joke.
Is a joke. You know, she ain't do none of the stuff that she said she was going to do. With, you know, but none of them do. I can't say point it out on her, but all of them when they say I'm gonna do this, and I'm like, where is it? Where is the help? Where's county, Maryland, and all of that? So let me shut my mouth before they come to kill me. They come to evict me, put me out of my place. I don't know. But all I'm saying, help. I'm screaming out there for help. Angela Alsabrook, if you all did help, because I could use the extra income too, Angela. Hell, give me a job. I'm disabled. If you can find me a job that I can work while I'm disabled, I will work it. I don't mind. And that's the thing. I will work for the help. I can't get no help. But then you get people that won't hit a lick at a black snake help. I don't understand that. It's like the wrong people get the help.
Kenny said also Brooke is left PG in the toilet.
That's agreed. That's agreed.
Kind of sound like Mira Bowser, but we gonna go.
No, I look at that. I look at this situation like in Maryland, there's a high rate of people going to jail, especially young males. They're spending, as we talked about before, $39,000 for the jail system per person per year, per month. That's not even a year. That's by month. Okay. If they take that same 3,000 and put it within the community to these young men, they can access some stuff versus going to jail. Most of these young men that's going to jail, it's about money. They need that money so that they can try to do better. Instead of paying the jails, give it to the kids. I mean, I understand you're saying you're disabled, you need those funds too.
No. Go ahead, finish what you're saying.
I understand that we all need funds. We all do. Disability, whatever. However, we need funds too. But these young ones are our future. They got to learn to do something other than go to jail. And I would gladly take if they would give them $39,000 a month to live off of to keep them out of jail. There would be no part. There wouldn't be a jail. And everybody would be, I think, I mean, there's going to be some bad to go somewhere, everywhere. Everybody's not going to do the right thing. But for the most part, you won't find a bunch of our youth in jail.
Now, let me speak on that. First of all, $39,000 a month is ludicrous. It's $39,000 a year, not $39,000 a month. So I don't want people to say $39,000 a month. Anybody would, okay? It's $39,000 a year that the government gives the jail people or whatever that builds these jails. That's a business on its own. Now, if you cared anything about your youth, you will build and set aside programs that they can get into where they can learn how to make money, learn how to get out there and get a job. Don't get them shit. Make them earn it. Have their asses going to school, learning the trade to get this money. Don't just send them a check. Don't just send them, say, here's a check. Go on, do something with it, because they're going to take their check, blow it, and still be on the corner begging you for some dollars. Get them off the streets into program. Teach them. Give them a trade. Make them profitable so they can get out of there and be a productive part of society. You was 18 to 24. See, I worked all of my life. I gotta get out there and work, and they need to be able to get out here and work too. Teach them how to work. Give them work ethics. If they butt is not going to school, teach them a trade. Teach them the computers. Teach them whatever. Don't just take our hard tax dollars and say, "Boom, we're gonna give you a check just because you're 18 to 24." What you got to do to get that money? 18 to 24? No, that don't work like that. You got to pay something in the till. What is you putting back in that till? No, give them money while they go on and learning and do something. And don't give them nothing, because that's not going to keep them out of jail. No, I totally disagree. You have programs in place. Give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. Teach him how to fish, he won't go hungry. Stand on that.
As it was said, we have people coming in from every country that has nothing, but we have homeless people that's here from America sleeping on the streets, and these new people coming in is in big hotels. Explain that. That's anything. That's
your wicked ass government, Lee.
That's what I just said. So.
Go to them. But what I'm saying, don't give my tax dollars to them either. If you ain't been here and putting the money in the till, you don't get nothing out. You ain't putting nothing in the till. I worked all my life. They took all my taxes. Now give me my taxes back. Give me the interest on all the money you took back from me over the years. But instead, that's why what is that? That's why Social Security is going to be gone within the next 10 years, because not enough young people is working to put back in the till.
It's because they're giving out all the damn money. Not working to go into the till. But you know, they giving away the money.
That's kind of hard to say because if I'm not mistaken, the government was matching what was in there or putting a portion of what was in there. Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. So they put a certain amount of money in there. We put a certain amount of money in there. And what about the people that
government didn't do it, Lee? It was your job. Your employer put money in the tax in there for you. Your job that you worked on. You get so much income going. Your employer had to pay employee tax.
Okay, so hold on. How it works is Lee's generation Social Security is funded by yours. Well, no, because I don't think y'all did too much apart.
Wait a minute, what you say, Weezy? Wait a minute, speaking to the thing.
Yours and Lee's generation Social Security is funded by my generation. My generation
is my generation funded Lee's generation. She older than me.
Okay, so then your generation funded hers. My generation funded yours.
Right.
The generation behind me are supposed to fund mine. Well, those are my siblings. They ass is lazy. I mean, they work, you know. So y'all will get Social Security because we work. We might not get Social Security because they are not working. But the fact of the matter is, they're taking from Social Security money, because if that is the case, it should still, it should still be money in the bank. It still should be money in Social Security, because I've been working legally since I was 15.
Bingo, Pekino, 13
y'all should have no issue because most of us worked.
Well, they got me on the issue because they won't give me mine yet.
Well, when I get the money is going to be gone by the time I get Social Security age. There's not going to be no money for me in there, and for nobody else under us. That means no money for you, no money for me,
because we work. We are funding.
But they went back in that. They said 10 years. In 10 years, Weezy, I'm not Social Security age. Even in 10 years, I'm still not Social Security age. So,
well, that means that they went in there and touched it because we work. That means they went in there and touched it because we work. We're funding.
In 10 years, ain't gonna be none left. And that's why many of our people my age now are working hard. That 401k. That's why we got to put money to the side to take care of us later, because we know that the Social Security is being depleted. So I tell anybody out there working 401k, double it, match it, put as much as you could possibly put in it, because that's what you're gonna need to live off of when you get older.
Yeah, but they're
not going to be any money in the kitty left. And that comes from our poor government managing our money. They take, where you think the money come from? They take the first thing that gets hit when there's a war, when they need to do something out of space. They take it from the educational and the Social Security. Then that's why our little bin always depleting. They taking money from us, from out of our bins. I'm sorry, to fill other things. Education get hit, medical get hit, and your disability get hit, your Social Security, whatever, get hit. And that's because all of those Congress people don't have to worry about that, because they got the big fat pensions and they retire nicely. But the common the regular people that's not in Congress, that's not in Senate, that's working every day, you're not going to be taken care of in your older age. So all the congressmen and stuff, they don't care. They don't worry about that because they don't care.
Okay, but
they don't
care. What about the people that never work disabled?
They get the people that never work disabled. They get what you call SSI, Social Security Insurance. They get them a little bit of money. You ain't got to worry, but you can still pull out of the money from the till. And that's what he's talking about, giving all these immigrants and stuff that comes from these other countries.
Not only that, they got to show where the previous administrations prior to certain ones have stolen enough money to live the rest of their life. There's money missing out of there, and Obama tried to tell everybody, Clinton tried to tell everybody, but nobody listened.
Nobody cared because the people that was listening already got their money. You come to me, you got $1 million, and I come to you telling you about somebody lost $100. You're gonna be like, I don't care about that. I got $1 million. The only time people care is when it applied to them. I didn't care nothing about this disability until I became disabled. I didn't, you would donate and give, but you really didn't, that's their problem. I go to work every day. I know that, you don't care until it hits you.
That's true.
That's how humans are.
Well, some.
Well, Kiani is in the building. Hey,
Good
Kiani.
morning, everybody. How y'all doing? Say hi, Arabella.
Hi, sweet pea.
Say hi, everybody.
You keeping me straight, huh, Key?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, she's cute. Is that your little niece?
Yes, my niece. It's Arabella.
Bella.
Say hi, Reese. Say hi, Blue Phoenix.
Hi,
Say hi, stepdaddy.
Shit, that's you just damaged your child making her say that. Just say Lee.
It's gonna go off the names. Go off the names who we are.
Yeah,
She got teach you how to read.
She gonna mess around and walk up to you and say, "Dad, stepdad, was that my stepdaddy?" Don't do that. No, just say Lee.
Let me read the comments real quick.
Okay, thank you.
Let's see. Kenneth said Angela and Bowers are best friends. They endorse each other. Makes sense. Jail has become glamorous, profit in dollars. We have King J Rock, 1979 in the building. He put a crown at 100. Kenneth said vocational trade school, performing arts school is needed. And he also said Kiani in the building. Salute, soldier.
Good to see you, Marley and Kenneth.
He said thank you for helping out yesterday, Kiani.
I told you it's time to move like presidents and prime ministers.
What you do yesterday, Kiani?
We took food to the men's shelter. Me, Kenneth, and Malachi.
All right.
Was that the video I saw where y'all had the pieces?
Yes.
I saw the pieces and the sodas. Y'all had the pieces turned over. I'm like, the pieces sliding out the box.
Nah, I didn't do that part. That wasn't me doing that part. I was careful with mine. That might have been other people.
So thank you. I know they appreciate it. Domino's, was that Domino's that donated that?
Yes, Domino's, Popeyes.
Oh, that is a beautiful thing. To the men's shelter. Y'all do a lot for the men community. Well, we got to build up the men community. So what do you think about that what we was talking about that program? But they getting ready to give for 2 years, they're talking about giving money to 18 and 24-year-olds just because they need to stimulate more spending or whatever. And my thing on the niece said that she understands it, it'll keep the kids out of jail. That's not gonna keep the kids out of jail.
Well, I thought it was for the kids that's in the system. I thought it was for like foster kids and stuff. I didn't know it was for everybody. I thought it was certain people could get it, they were saying.
Income, certain people that fall in the income.
Because I was reading about it yesterday and it says it was saying like certain ages, but it had to be stipulations into it. So I'm like, that's messed up. It should be everybody. So
yeah, thank you. If they said 18 to 24, then they said that the seniors again, you got to be a senior citizen to get extra money that fall in certain income category. If you fall in a certain income bracket, and see, I don't believe in helping some and not helping others. If you're going to do that, then what about the elderly? We've been crying I've been trying to advocate for the elderly for the longest time. I wanted to start a campaign called HEAD that says helping elderly and disabled. I wanted to try to do a nonprofit, but I couldn't get anybody else to partner with because nobody seemed to care about the elderly. So, but as far as the youth, I think they need to implement a program I don't think they. Oh, I'm giving you money because you poor, and
Monica,
this is what you're going to teach them something.
Monica,
So they
you got
don't be
Arabella?
poor. They just
Hey, Monica.
perpetuating the stereotype. You
Belly.
poor, we're gonna keep you poor. Here, take this handout. Take this money.
Good to see you, Nancy.
I just disagree.
Hey, Chloe.
And I'm just different. I just see it differently. Yeah, I don't say not give them money, but I say also put them in a program, teach them how to make the money. Louisa.
Yes, ma'am.
If I just gave you $100, right? Not showing you what I got the $100 for, and I'm just giving you $100, right? For 2 years, then I stop giving you $100. Are you going to be any better off than when I stop?
No, not if I'm just looking forward to that $100 and I'm not being told what to do. See, even some adults need to learn that though. You have to teach. You can give and give and give and give. Now, unless this person has a mindset that, hey, let me save some of this, or let me use this for this bill, or let me use this to do, X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 not just to splurge it. That's different. But you have to teach, especially our young children, because not all of them come from a household that teaches them how to do certain things and teaches them responsibility. We had to learn a lot on our own because our parents or grandparents or aunts and uncles didn't sit us down and say, hey, let me show you how to pay bills. They just tell you got to pay bills, or they just make you give them money. We very rarely are sat down and shown how to do certain things. And we get out in this world and we bump our heads so many times we learn the hard way. But again, if we sit children down and teach them how to do these things, send them to class, like I sent my girls to financial literacy class, and they had a ball. And that was a couple years ago, but I was sitting back again, and I sit down and I talk to them, and I explain things to them. I teach about budgeting, and I explain to them, like, they always ask me for money. I have money, but you ain't getting it. Why? Because I need to save. And I explain to them about saving. You can't, this is different things that it's your responsibility to do. But for those children and even adults who have yet had those experiences, you take them and you teach them so that they can be successful.
Talking to your microphone, Weezy.
Well, I'm not about to repeat all that, but
I heard you so with it. Yeah.
But the basis of what I'm saying is teach people how to take care of. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. You teach the children and the adults that need to know how to take care of themselves. So if they just so happen to receive something, they'll know what to do with it. And also, once it stops, they won't be quote unquote destitute or detrimental. They'll know how to be okay. It's important to teach people when you're just giving out money.
See, if you really want to look out, teach me how to get out. Okay, y'all can take them bars.
I like that.
Bars right there.
I like that.
If you really want to look out for me, teach me how to get out. So that's right. Them bars. Because we got to give people something to help them grow. We just can't say here. Teach me. I want to learn how'd you make your money. How'd you get your money?
Yeah, and that adds value.
Show me how to get out. I want to get my own house. Teach me. Show me how to get my own house.
Yeah, but that adds value to you. A lot of the reasons why things don't work the way they work because we don't value ourselves. We don't understand how worthy we are of the things that we want. We only go out there and try to get it because we see somebody else with it, and we're not understanding that we are worthy of all the things that we need and desire, and that we understand that everything that we need we have within us. They wouldn't go out here doing the stuff that they're doing. Their worthiness is non-existent. The understanding of who they are is non-existent.
The people are getting. I know that you sounded like an ant. It sounds like you talking to a radio through a radio. I don't know because you're not putting your mouth on the speaker.
My mouth is right here. Can y'all hear me?
But why you talking like a transistor?
I don't know because I'm right here. I don't know.
See, you sound good right there.
She has an echo. I'm gonna turn my mic off.
No, your mic was off though. I'm gonna have to get some headphones. I had bought some new
You
headphones.
sound good right there.
Oh, I had bought some new headphones, and I can't find them. Anyway, let me read the comments real. Let me read the comments real quick. Kenneth said foster care needs complete reform. I 1000% agree. Disability payments should be $1,600 a month.
Wait a minute, disability what?
Disability payments should be $600 a month. I mean, $1,600. $1,600.
Disability placement gets what?
Disability payments should be $1,600 a
No.
month.
Oh, you mean but it goes by what you got in disability, how long you work, and all your credits, because it varies. SSI is the one that's the set amount. So your disability is different.
Okay, I want to say on the West Coast, the homeless people getting $1,000 a month just to be homeless, not including disability. That's just from being homeless. So the East Coast need to do something better than that because the rent and mortgage is higher. So I'm thinking that they need to be 2,400, and it need to be 2,400, and then you need to show some receipts if it's anything over 1,600. So I think it need to be, because think about it. If you go to other countries, you get free
Medical.
school, you get free healthcare. You know what I'm saying? And every other country is doing super well. That's why people come over here, doctors and lawyers, because they go in their country, go school for free. You know what I'm saying? So that's why everybody come over here, PhDs and degrees, everything, and they don't know nothing.
And they all
So
from
that's what
another
really,
country.
yes, I know about 30 of them, man. They came, they
Well,
said they was
they
a doctor in
said
their
that
country.
Africa produced the
For my
most
career,
in the
for my career
world,
right here.
produced the most doctors in the world come out of Africa, and they all over here in America. And I was like, wow.
The
And I was
money
reading
is here.
that statistics. That's some real statistics, y'all. Think about that. We got there are more African doctors. There are more African doctors than it is our white counterparts, and they're right here in America. More African doctors, and we got the concentration of African doctors right here in America. So nobody have many African doctors than we do right here in
The
America.
money, the money is here.
Finish reading the comments, baby. Because I stopped you with the disability one because I know
Okay.
that's different. So I don't know what
Kenneth,
information y'all getting from disability, but that numbers and stuff is off.
Kenneth said consumer life skills class financial literacy. He also said Breath of Life Academy. Kiani and I will be teaching these things. I know that's right.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead, Breath of Life. Who said that about the Social Security?
Kenneth did.
The disability part is off, Kenneth.
Okay. Sorry. Molly done came back and forth in here several times.
Well, Molly, where you at, Molly?
And look at Booba Cow.
Hey, Turkey. We saw you at the beginning of the show, Bubakar.
Yeah, I didn't know I was on or not. I didn't know that shit was live, and I thought,
Yeah,
can you hear
sir.
me?
He just waking up. You
Yeah,
just waking
I
up.
thought that was something old, so I just kind of glanced at it. 'Cause I knew I wasn't on it, but it was like I was, I guess, a fan this time, not part of the show, so I couldn't
I
tell.
don't know why you got the link
Well,
like everybody else.
yeah, I didn't see my face. Just saw y'all, and I didn't see me, so I figured I was.
How you gonna mess
Uh oh.
with you?
My
Molly,
Boost Mobile
show
kicking in.
the
I'm not sure
video
what's going on.
tomorrow, people. Y'all come down to Farouz Lounge. Bubakar, where you gonna be this weekend?
What the hell am I supposed to be Friday?
At Farouz Lounge.
For a fact, I will be out to. I think I'm gonna be doing Nottingham's, if I'm not mistaken. With Sean Savoy, he told me come through Friday and Saturday night. I'll be at Moonlight and DC Comedy Loft.
Okay.
All right now.
It's all right now. Well, tomorrow, guys.
Oh, last night too. I went out to support last night at Barcode. It's, the nightclub Barcode. That was a good show. Had Ray Diva, Charlie, Junior.
Where's that
And
at?
Earl showed up. That's
in
DC.
That's in DC.
Yeah, out I Street. But it was a good
Okay.
look though. It was, it was a nice crowd.
So, for Farouz Lounge, is there a charge?
No, I didn't see one. I thought this was I didn't see one on a flyer. Is it the flyers up? Is there a charge on there?
No, I didn't see anything. I don't see anything about a charge.
See anything
Where?
at Farouz Lounge?
Oh, snap. Yeah, so, are you doing the show there?
Is Bubakar trying to make me seem like I'm in the Twilight Zone?
No,
She's
Booba Cow
doing one
in the
tomorrow.
Twilight Zone. That's what it is. Booba Cow in the Twilight Zone. Not you. I'm in the Twilight Zone. Some days I wake up and like, I be missing all the posts and shit sometimes, so I be a little bit behind. That's all.
I thought I just said it. Bubakar, you coming to see me tomorrow at Farouz
No,
Lounge?
his phone went out.
Yeah, your screen was out, so I didn't even hear you.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
gonna be there tomorrow night at 7:00, right?
I can't even see the time. Yeah, I'm gonna be there 7 to 9.
Oh, okay.
Yep, 7 to 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Didn't we discuss this before? I could have swore. Well, I definitely try to make it out there to you and try to make me, my way to my show, but I will definitely come out to support. I can't try to squeeze that time
on
in
a
there.
Friday, that's tomorrow night, Booba. Not Saturday, but
I know.
tomorrow.
I know. I'm supposed to be at Sean's Avoid thing around about 9 o'clock. They start, so I'll try to come out your joint early and then dip out. Or are you the headliner? Are you the headliner?
I don't think I am. I'm on the ticket with Miss Clarence Nixon, Be Anonymous, and Rich Eve. I think is on there.
Rich Evelyn.
Yeah, EVE. So y'all say Ev, I say Eve. You got that country accent because EVE said her name is Eve. EVE. So Eve. Ev, Eve. So,
you can't change the English language. You can only make Ebonic.
What you want? Look. Come on over here. Come in.
I'm going to get off the show today. I hope you guys have a wonderful day.
Thank you,
and I will see you guys tomorrow.
All right.
Y'all can tell how y'all freaked that turkey. How y'all got freaked with the turkey with the giblets and all.
Ain't no turkey.
No giblets here. No giblets. We are gonna do turkey, but it's gonna be jerk.
Okay.
Oh no, we had it before. It's good. It's my wife makes it. Oh,
I know jerk turkey and fried turkey. Oh, my Uncle Ian makes that. He probably got 2 turkeys. He'll jerk one and he'll fry one. Or
That's
I
what
go out. I'm
that's
gonna
what we
go
did
get
last year. That's
this
exactly what we did
steak
last year.
from
I got an extra turkey. I fried
my
one, and
baby.
she
I
took
love
that.
you. And it'd be so good. We get ready to
Mm.
peace out.
All right, all right.
Thank you, Booba Cow, for sticking your head in. That's what she said. But tomorrow,
Hey, thank me later.
Freaky Friday. Do y'all do day after Thanksgiving sex? Do you have sex on a full stomach? Tomorrow, Freaky Friday.
I do, but we'll talk about it.
Tomorrow, I want to hear your 6 stories. This probably be sick.
I'm trying to see who having the Thanksgiving comedy show.
Let me know. Yeah.
I know.
Let me know, because I will run it out with you.
All right, I'll find out. I'll find out. Somebody out here like fuck it after turkey jokes. So exactly, we'll find out. If not, we're gonna start our annual.
That's what we need to do. We had a place to cut up. We can start our own annual turkey bowl.
Yep. The turkey bowl of comedy. Matter of fact, do that Baltimore DC thing. That's what we should. Clarence is talking about shit like that. Who the hell eat giblets? And what the hell is the giblet?
Giblets is what they put in the gravy, whatever. Giblet, I don't know. It's the giblets in the turkey. We got the giggles.
Shouldn't be putting nothing turkey in the gravy. Put gravy on the turkey, not in the turkey.
They make the gravy. You know how they do. They take the hearts and the livers and all that. The giblets.
No. I don't do that stuff. I don't do it. Read the book. It's all in there how Althea show you how to cook giblets and
ain't no damn giblets in this book.
Giblets and dressed in blue.
It's a
With different
recipe
shades
for
of
crack
blue.
may be in this book, but ain't no recipe for giblets.
Don't listen to she have a recipe page for giblets in there that's just special for you. It's only a treat if you buy the book. You're not gonna know about the giblet page with recipes unless you buy the book. Shades of blue and giblets. So it's for you people that like giblets and dress blue. So shout out to Althea and her book, Shades of Blue Giblets. It's coming next. That's part 2.
Crazy. Thank you, Booba Cow.
All right, baby. I'll talk to you. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. All right.